Hey, what's up, guys, ladies and gentlemen? Sean here with Blue Ridge Silverhound. Hope everyone's having a great Sunday afternoon. I wanted to take some time to show you guys a little bit of an auction preview for the debut of my coin auctions on Whatnot. All right, and in case you guys aren't aware, Whatnot is a auction platform, and you could auction off coins, currency, sports cards, any sort of collectible that your little heart desires. I've partnered with Whatnot for the opportunity to begin a very easy and seamless integration of auctioning online. I was going to actually try it on YouTube, and after seeing a lot of other folks trying to do it, there's a lot of issues that are coming out with invoicing and payments and things like that. Whereas on Whatnot's platform, you can either download the app or use it on a PC if you prefer. But Whatnot, yeah, am I gonna get tired of saying that? No, I'm not. In the context of things, I need to use a different word like "and such," but for this, the checkout process and assimilation is easy. And a lot of folks have been getting really great deals buying on the platform. And folks have said that it's way easier than using eBay. The auction process is real simple. You just have to swipe the bottom when a new item comes up for auction. And you just swipe the little bar at the bottom to put in your bid, and it's very low increments. So pretty neat. Can't wait to try it on with you guys. You guys can be my guinea pigs. You can let me know how the process goes. But we have a really stacked lineup of coins, tokens. We even have old dies from the 1920s. We have silver up to wazoo. And various other really cool stuff. That's going to appeal to a wide range of the kind of like $5 to $100 range. I thought about throwing in a few coins and other pieces that are worth more than $100, but to kind of test things out and to see how everything goes with my audience, because some people are on a budget. All right, so we're going to go ahead and proceed with the $100 or less coins, and they're all like really amazing groups of coins that we're going to talk about here today. All right, so the first thing that I wanted to bring up, let's see, this one right here. We have let's see, go a little bit closer there. 1943, brilliant uncirculated. I would say it's probably like a mid-state 63-ish grade. 43S, good looking coin. Not quite full split bands, but if someone's looking for a nice higher grade mercury dime, see the flash of cartwheel luster on there. That's one of the lots. All right. And by the way, every single piece, every single coin is going to be low minimum start bid. So this one, I'm going to start at $1 and everything is no reserve. So let's say if this dime sold for $2, it is what it is. I'm selling it for $2. And there will be folks that are going to be getting a good deal buying from me on Whatnot. But before I get too far into this, in case you guys are interested, I've talked about it before, I will have my referral link down below in the description box, or it's going to be pinned in the comment section of the video. And if you use my referral link, you actually get $15 credit toward your first purchase or purchases, or however you want to do it. And I tell folks, sign up under me, $15 credit, which is a lot more than just signing up directly on the platform. I believe it's like $10 on there, so you do get $5 extra. I will have exclusive buy it now items. There's going to be some constitutional silver. There's going to be little sets of Buffalo nickels that all grade VF and higher, so they're like really nice. And all different dates per pack. Very affordable, very cheap. You could go on there with your $15 and max out your $15, and that's really all you can spend if you want. Again, I'll let you guys dictate that, but you don't have to necessarily get into the auctions. I want you to, because there's going to be some banger coins in here. but you could simply go into the buy it now portion of my profile and just scoop up a few of the items and use up your 15 bucks. So it's a great way to familiarize yourself with the platform. I do all the shipping within 24 hours. So that way you guys will get your items hopefully in about 3 to 4 business days. That's the big idea. I actually have a bunch of bubble mailers coming and all that great stuff in anticipation of a very busy first week of this. So yeah, March 1st is going to be the start of my auctions. It's going to be 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time or 8 o'clock Eastern. And then for you folks there in the Central and Mountain Times, you guys know where you're at in between. So we have the 43S to kick things off. Very nice coin, pleasing type. Let's see, we're not going to do that one. We actually have a 1964, and this is a Denver Candy half dollar with some spotty toning on there. But this is actually a cherry picker's guide. This is the triple die obverse one on there. I believe it's the, geez, I forgot already. It was on the tip of my brain and I saw it this morning. But I'll let you guys know what the cherry picker's guide number for this coin is. But this is a TDO. And I would say it's a low-end mint-state coin with the toning. I mean, you know, take it for what it is. I guess it's not the prettiest toning, but at the same time, you know, it shows a little bit of original skin on there as well. So that's going to be another coin. We also have a pair, and these will be sold as a pair. 1944D Philippines 20 centavos. These are silver. I believe they are 80% silver, if I'm not mistaken. I might be wrong about that, but these are both BU coins, and this will be sold as a pair. So both are 1944 Denvers, 20 centavos, and these were minted at the Denver Mint. In case you guys didn't figure it out, that the U.S. mints did produce some of the Philippine occupation coins. All right, so that's the next one there. Let's see, the next one that we have here for you Canadian nuts. This is a really nice chocolate brown 1856 Nova Scotia token. This is pre-province. This is actually just the province of Nova Scotia. This is before, well, no, not quite. Let's see, 56, yeah, in 59, I believe Canada became a province as a whole. But yeah, Nova Scotia token, very beautiful. Technical grade is a nice solid XF, nice even chocolate brown, problem-free. Beautiful, beautiful coin. You won't see one quite like that. And then we also have a nice little bargain set here of early Canadian tokens. We have, what is this one here? This is an 1857 Bank of Upper Canada. Yeah, Bank of Upper Canada token. Nice early piece there. Nice lower end example, probably a good. And then we also have the Bank of Montreal token as well here. This is an 1842, if I'm not mistaken, or let me see. Yeah, 1842, the date's right there. 1842, so this will be sold as a pair. All right, the next one that we have here, I believe this is the final Canadian coin, but this is a really nice AU 1899 Queen Victoria large cent. Nice AU condition coin. It's the 9/9 variety. So if you guys are into this series and you know this specific variety, you guys will know exactly what that one is. But this is a nice high grade problem-free example. Nice even chocolate brown on both sides of the coin. And very little circulation wear. Nice, beautiful variety here. You won't see one like that too often. We also have a pair of both P and D 1955 Washington quarters. They're both very nice, brilliant mint state blast white examples, especially that one right there. So you get a Philly and a Denver. They didn't make San Francisco's for the state. Very tough to find in high grades. And, you know, it's one that if you did send it out to a grading company and it came back anything higher than a 66, these are worth a lot of money. Can't promise that these are going to sell, that these are going to grade for that type. I just never bothered to send them in, but I would say this one right here looks a lot better than this one. I see a few kind of little ticks in the fields there, but nice, beautiful 90% silver BU 55 set. Nice little 1 year type there. We also have a beautiful 1943 Philadelphia Silver War nickel. This one is mint state as well, but also have little lamination flakes on the front, which is cool. So it's got a nice little error on a high grade specimen of a very popular collected coin. So that's going to be in there as well. Everything is going to be $1 starting out, no reserve. Whatever the last bid is what it sells for. So I'm going to sell these separately. We have an AU 1950D. That's a key date Jefferson nickel. And we also have a mint state version of the same coin. So I'll sell the AU first and then the mint state version second. $1 minimum bid. You guys know how much these sell for. And it's got full steps. So there you go. Full steps, mint state version of that. That popular key date for the Jefferson nickel series. Okay, what do we have here? Oh yeah, this is a stunner. Do your homework on this one. This is a high grade example of a 1936 Buffalo nickel. Guess what? It is an S Mint, San Francisco Mint, 1936 Buffalo nickel. This is a high. This will be a high-end kind of like mint state 60, 66 plus and higher. This thing is clean. It doesn't have a whole lot of nicks or anything on the coin. Beautiful radiant luster all throughout. Again, very beautiful coin on here. Great tight piece, and you just don't see them ungraded like this. So that's going to be one of the big marquee coins for the first. We have a PD&S set of Steelies. These I would say are kind of like middle of the road, mid-state condition, probably 64-ish. But if someone's looking for a 3-piece set on the cheap, here you go, PD&S, and good-looking coins. So there you go. All right, so we have that. We also have this one here. I would say this is probably a good VF 30-ish. 1926 Standing Liberty quarter. It's got a nice patina about it. There you go. Problem free. Good looking coin. If someone's looking for a tight piece for their collection and you don't want to break the bank, then this one might be for you. So that one's going to be in there. And then we also have this one. This is a nice one. 1888. And this one is an S Mint. So 1888 S. Seated Liberty quarter. I would put this one somewhere around a fine 12. Nothing too crazy. Again, problem free. No nicks or dings or any sort of things like that that you should be aware of. But overall, just a decent looking type coin. Again, if you're looking for something that's a little bit inexpensive but different, then this one might be for you. And pretty cool here. So you guys know about elongated coins, right? You could go to any state fair, Disneyland, or what have you, and get one of these made in their machines. But how about a 1933 Chicago World's Fair off-center struck or pressed elongated coin? And the host coin is a 1929 Lincoln cent. What's cool is you have a full readable date. It says Liberty. You can see Lincoln's profile on the reverse. Off-center, really, really nice. I've owned a number of these. This is the only off-center version of this coin that I have, or token rather, that I have personally found, and there's not too many of these out there. So this is a nice little rarity. We have a really nice borderline VF XF 1909 Barber dime. You have full Liberty that's readable on the headband there. There's the reverse for you. So if you're looking for a nice little decent tight piece that's not going to break the bank, this one might be for you. We have another very nice, brilliant uncirculated. This one with a twist, however, 1945. P. And if you look closely, clash dies there. You can see it on the front there. See it right there underneath Jefferson's lip. And you can see a little bit behind his head as well. Pretty nice mid-state example of a popularly collected series. Yeah, you can see the die clashing really well right there. So pretty cool. Very, very neat coin. It's got some steps. Kind of hard to say if it's got 5 or 6 full steps on there, but this is a very well hammered coin with a mint error. And we also have another 43 here as well. This one is just a really nice mint state condition coin with light die clashing in there as well. You can see it just right here and here. There you go. Another nice BU specimen of a fan favorite with a lot of collectors. Here's a pretty cool silver piece. I forgot what the percentage silver is of this one here. But this is a 1830 2.5 golden Netherlands. So it's like the size of a dollar coin, just about. Yeah. So it's got very similar silver content in there. So I don't know if it's 0.88 or 0.80 or something to that effect. It's some off the wall kind of composition, but you guys can check it out before I go live on the 1st and bid accordingly. And it's a nice problem-free example. It's got the edge lettering on there, really neat world coin. And then you guys saw it. 1926S, mid-state. I would say this is probably kind of like more of a slider, kind of AU 58. That's mint mark right there. The back looks a lot better than the obverse as far as luster and that's concerned. Yeah, very little light wear. I mean, this is close. Some graders might see this as an AU 58. Some might see it as a mid-state 61. I guess it really depends on the eye of the beholder or, what their mood is for that day. But that one's going to be in there as well. A little bit earlier date, great looking coin. This is like a maybe mid-state 61, 1923 Buffalo nickel. It is a P mint. You do have little flashes of luster in there, but as you guys know, the 1920s were not known for really great luster to begin with. So, yeah, good looking coin. Nice tight piece if you need it. And, it could be affordable for someone that's interested. All right, this one's neat. How about a nice low ball 1800 drape bust large cent? You can barely see. So you can see some of the word states right here on the right side of the coin. You can see the date clear as day, so you know exactly what it is. Pretty cool. I don't know if this is like a scratch or, just a tone mark on the coin. I would say it's probably more of a light scratch, and it does look like it here. But there you go. If someone's looking for a coin that's 220 plus years old, look no further. This one might be for you. We also have a couple of those early 19-teens, 1920s token dies. This is for Ketterer's Tavern. Was that Trenton? Or is that supposed to say Trenton? I know they used to misspell the cities and other different things on these token dies. But yeah, that's a legit out-of-service token die. It's over 100 years old right there. So pretty cool. But we also have 2 of them. Here's the other one here. Generally, with any good 4 token, it's going to have some sort of cash value on the reverse. This one is for the reverse of some token, 22 cents. Good for 22 cents in trade. So these were commonly used during, the Prohibition, kind of like Roaring 20s period of commerce. When people were hoarding coins during that time. There were places that were producing their own tokens for people to use to purchase their stuff. So There's that one there. So we got two tokens. We have a really cool Exonumia piece. So we saw that Netherlands 2.5 golden. We have this what looks to be kind of like a small stirring spoon or a teaspoon. It's all silver. As far as I can tell, this is all silver too, because it tarnished and toned the same as the coins that were cupped out. The very well crafted, by the way. But this end coin right here is a 1 golden. And the date is 1830, it looks like, or 1840 right there. It's pre-war. And then the other side is a, what is that? It's 10 cents. And this one is also silver, 1941. So that's what that looks like there. So pretty neat. You just don't see things like this that much. And this one has a very nice, even patina. This one will be offered up at $1 or until the best offer or whoever makes the last bid on the platform. All right, a few coins to talk about that are graded. How about this really nice 1936 Buffalo nickel? This is the FS 101 double die obverse. It grades out NGC XF40. Very nice, full horn, you know. That's exactly what you expect for the grade, but yeah, to see the doubling on Liberty, see how the tops of the letters are all stretched, and of course the bottom of the date as well, the 1, 9, 3, and 6 are all a lot fatter. So that's what that variety looks like there for you. But this one will be offered up, starting bid, $1. We also have a 1960 Roosevelt dime, early Annex soap bar, proof 66, and this one is the DDR FS. That's an old FS attribution number, 015.5. But yeah, this is a really strong double die. You're going to need a magnifier to see this one because the coin is small. But this one will be offered up as well. Another great inexpensive piece for someone that's looking for a cherry picker's guide variety. This one is actually very strong. We also have another great cherry picker's guide variety. We have a 1953D, Mid-State 64 red through NGC. The FS 501, so this is the RPM. It's just not attributed by NGC. You can see the Denver mid-mark is right directly under the 5 in the date, which is what you want to see. And it's the secondary Denver mid-mark is punched west of the primary. So that's where we're at there. We also have a really nice 2014 W early release Silver Eagle that grades Mid-State 70 through NGC. And by the way, we're going to have more silver. We're just going to have ungraded Silver Eagles. Hopefully I could get a number of them for the show coming up here on the 1st. So this is the only graded one that we'll have on the show. Perfect grade. And yes, I am going to auction off the, and I bought this specifically for the Whatnot auction, 1885 Morgan Dollar. Look at the toning on this, man, really pretty with the golden yellow and, you know, a little russet brown in there, from the Binion collection, which is a Ted Binion's personal collection of Morgan dollars from when he was working at the Horseshoe Casino in Vegas, back when he was a casino manager. But that's what that one looks like. NGC got this one as a Mid-State 63. Cool little Nevada kind of like silhouette on there, BinionCollection.com. So they attributed a whole bunch of these. So that'll be added in there as well. I'm going to show you a few other ones, and then that's it. Because there's a lot more, and there's more that's not in here that's going to be offered up on the 1st. I have more stuff coming in specifically for the upcoming sale. I'm going to show you a few more items and then, call it. And I'll just leave the rest up to the imagination for you guys. But some of the stuff coming in are pretty big. They're that $80 to $100 range of coin. A lot of great stuff, by the way. And it's going to be exciting. But the last two pieces, that's going to whet your appetites. We have this really cool, 1989 1 ounce Chinese panda. It's legit. It's in this old velour kind of holder doodad that was sold by some company. It's all in there. This is in a lens, which is really protective, and just it looks really good. There you go. So yeah, we have another pretty nice big silver piece. Low mintage too. I believe 250,000 of these were made. So the further back you go in the Chinese Panda collection of silver, 999 fine silvers, they get pretty expensive. And once you get into like fractionals and things like that, these things are just outright ridiculous. And I think the final thing that we're going to talk about as far as the spoiler is going to be this bad boy, a big old hunk of sterling silver. It's 1,500 grains, which comes out to 97 grams, which is nearly 3.5 ounces of silver, sterling silver. So it's 0.925. These were from the Franklin Mint, and this is part of the Norman Rockwell painting series. So this is the plain hooky. I believe this is the most popular out of all of the different ingots that you could get. And people ordered these from the Franklin Mint, and they had a plaque that you could affix them to, and you could collect the whole series. But it's called Plain Hooky, Norman Rockwell's Fondest Memories. It says Franklin Mint, it says 1,500 grains of sterling on the edge there. And I'm going to send it out in this one-touch magnetic holder. It actually fits perfectly in there. Keeps it nice and safe, and I'll put a little extra packaging in there so it doesn't rattle around too much. So that's going to be offered up at $1. Go ahead and check out realized prices and what people are selling these for on eBay before you bid on it, and understand that someone could possibly get a really spectacular deal from that. But that's what we're going to talk about for now. You're going to get probably a lot more coming up here on Wednesday is when we're going to do the auction. 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, 8 o'clock Eastern Time, and that's in the evening. It should be a lot of fun. Thank you again for everyone that's signed up. But if you haven't done so and you want to take part in either the auction or you want to collect that $15 in credit that you could use automatically, then go ahead and do so. Again, I'll have the link down below. We also have a couple giveaways, so you got to be there for the giveaways. And they're pretty big. They're pretty massive. One of which you guys already know is going to be the PD&S rolls of Bessie Coleman quarters that I had just received from the U.S. Mint. One of you guys will be receiving that before the night is over, and we will have another big giveaway as well. That's a really cool silver piece that I'm sure a few of you may or may not have seen before, but it's pretty unique. But there are other things as well that I didn't talk about there. We'll have a couple pieces of currency, some sets, more silver, uncut sheet of $5 bills will be in there as well. Again, $1 minimum bid for that. Crazy. But if they all sell for half of what they're actually worth, I'm okay with that, because I've always wanted to do this. And I know it sounds crazy and irrational, but it's a good way for me to give back to you guys. And this is the best way possible. Hopefully you guys who support me through this endeavor, it should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it. And, for some of you that have your reservations about, you doing live auctions and things, hopefully this might ease things up a bit, because you have a familiar face that you could join into this journey with together. And lots of thanks to Michael at Whatnot for helping me get set up with the platform. I'm on I'm going to have fun, and I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I've seen a few other Whatnot streams and their auctions, and it looks like a good time. And I've had nothing but just great things to say about the platform. Some people still have the reservations, especially folks that want to sell on the platform. and it's all good. I mean, you don't have to sell, but you can come out and hang out, score some big deals for yourself that you could add to your collection. But we're gonna have like 60 plus lots on March 1st, and I'm gonna have a lot of packing to do. I want you guys to join me, and I'll see you then. So you guys take care, sign up, and have a good day.